Heyo everyone, it is the Loki Monster here. In today's update, we have the final piece of the Cosmic Raiment set, the Cosmic Helm. Now this is the final piece of the set, but there are also supposed to be a weapon for the set as well. So let's talk about the duck in the room. That's right, the duck on my head is this month's promo item. Now whenever you make a purchase of any of the Guardian bundles or any of the upgrade packages of crystals, you will receive this ducky for your head for free, and the Guardians will also receive the ducky with the bubble version versus the regular version. This is available free from forts for all the Guardians in the game. And we also have Rubber Ducky house item this year. Now, if you make a purchase, you will receive a stack of 50 Rubber Duckies for your house. Now, one quick thing I want to mention here while I'm at Ashfall with Sienna. In her shop, her crafting here, you will find Dragon Stalker down here at the very bottom. Now, this was always here, but there were only some items available. The Dragon Stalker pauldrons were not available. I believe the helm was. I know the tabards were. I don't think the gauntlets were, but I know these pauldrons were not available. I don't think the gauntlets were, or the belt. I'll have to check my inventory and my bank to make sure to see which ones I have and which ones I don't have. But these are now been made available again. These are ones that you earned during your storyline when you played through Ashfall. Now there is an item missing from here, and that is the Brimstone Cape. Now if Clarion can add that, that would be just wonderful. Okay, so let's start on our quest for the Cosmic Helm, and we're going to bring up our pet and travel straight to Lord Master Hazel's hut. So we're going to click on the Cosmic Raiment, and I'm going to warn you right now, from here on in, this is all going to be spoilers, so if you don't want spoilers, turn this off now. We have almost finished discovering the final piece of the Cosmic Raiment. We should start putting some of our notes together with all our research. I've already created a book of binding that you can start with. I've had recent conversations with a fellow scholar in the Darkovia area. You may be able to find some of their notes in the vicinity. They aren't known to be too organized and tend to lose their pages quite frequently. Speaking with them may give you some clues. So the first thing we want to do is grab the book of binding, which is over here on the shelf. So you just want to come and click on it here. And now that we have that, we're going to travel to Darkovia. So we're going to bring up the map. And for Darkovia, we're going to go to Boogs, but we can't go straight to Boogs anymore. They've actually removed that when they updated the travel. They've also removed the ability to go to the House of Oddities, which is odd. So you just want to come here, and you're going to see these books on the table, and you just want to click on some of them. And over here you'll find Morgul, and this is the person she was talking about. And she just gives you a little clue that some witches ran out of the forest with some of his pages. So we're going to head out this way because 3 triplets, he said, can only be the witches in the Dim Grove dungeon. So we're going to run this unscaled. Now the dungeon is about 4 levels long, and then when you reach the end, you'll reach the 3 Sisters of Yore. And once you've defeated them, you don't want to exit. You want to come over here, and you'll see this sparkling love letter here. And it does say it failed on me, but it didn't fail. I did check before I left. So now we're going to return to Lore Master Hazel and turn that in. So we now have a list of clues of locations where the cosmic being must have visited in order to be studying or contemplating whatever it was doing, devising a plan. They have no idea what it was doing. But anyways, these are locations where it did visit. So there are locations called A Painful Joke, Rum Night Terror, Behind the Rock Wall, Beastly Archive, Intern Stash, Atop a Shattered Tower. And it also says that there are clues over here on the bookshelf. So when we come over here on the bookshelf, we have more clues. We'll just click on it here. And then we have hallways full of churns. One wrong step could be unpleasant. That sounds like Dreadful's Labyrinth to me. Terrible joke. So I'm going to try Dreadful for that. So you can use both the clues, working them together to try to figure out these locations. Most of them are fairly easy to figure out, but there are a little tricky ones here. So let's start off with the first one we're going to travel to, and that is we're going to travel to Darkovia. And this time we want to go to the Werewolf Coliseum. Once you get here, you just want to head straight back to the throne room. And then when you're in the throne room, just turn to your left and you will find the Werewolf Library. And you want to run this. I'm going to run it unscaled. Remember, the code for the gate is 358. And once you've reached the very end and defeated the boss, you'll find a candle sitting here on the platform where he spawns. Now our next place we're going to travel is to Sand Sea and then to Bastion. And this is for an annoying little fella and an intern stash. So we have an intern here. And I can see a sparkle and I'm not clicking on it. So I'm just going to come around here and just click on this right here. And then I have the intern stash. So that one was nice, quick, and easy. So the next one we're going to travel to Greengard and then to the Dreadful's Labyrinth. And from the Dreadful's Labyrinth, this is the back right hand corner where the back right hand corner chest spawns. And from that location, if you come down here, that's the little dining room in there. And over here, there is a crate with a candle on it, and you want to click on that. So it's in the back right-hand corner of the dungeon. Our next location we're going to head is to Ashfall. And we're going to start with the lower fire fields. And I'm going to take you up here, and I'm just going to jump here. And I'm going to take you to Rock Cliff Mines. Now, Rock Cliff Mine is this spot right down here. I'll just hop down, and you need a crystal mining pickaxe to unlock this area. Now, in order to unlock this area, this is where the bosses we're going to need. We need to craft both a powerful bomb, and we're also going to need a perfect crystal to make perfect crystal powder. So we need a pure crystal and a powerful bomb. But first, you probably need a mining pickaxe. So we're going to travel to Ashfall, and we're going to go to Magma Mines. And when we're here, we're going to go past all the doggies. Now you can get the pieces you need from the dogs here. For most of the items, the fuse, they have to come from the Sneevils up in the lower upper fire fields areas, the flans. So we're going to hop over here to this location, and this is the first magma mine pass. So Smeevil has some crafts here. He has the crystal mining pickaxe, which you can craft. It just requires you do a wood handle for it. All the materials for all these quests drop from the mobs in the area, with the only exception being like a fuse would be from the flans, or something like an essence, flame essence would be from a drop from a boss rather than a regular mob. So we're going to need to make a bomb here in order to make the bigger bomb, and we're also going to need to do the pure crystal quest. So we're going to grab that quest, and once we've made a bomb here, we're going to lay it there, and it's going to get rid of the lava here, and then we're going to run across, and then we're just going to manage to jump up here and actually just put the bomb beside them right here, and it was that easy. He's gone. So then I just have to hand that in, and I've got my pure crystal. Now with the pure crystal, I can return to the rock cliff mine and rock edge mine, rock edge, rock cliff. Very hard to keep them straight. And now for this one, I'm going to craft my bomb here. So now I can do my crystal powder that I have the pure crystal, and I can craft my powerful bomb. Like I said, all the materials are really basically easy to get. Once I've got the bomb done, you're going to come down the shaft here, and you're not going to put it anywhere you see the little shadow of the bomb till you get to this big guy here. Once you're in this room, you're going to put them around the base where you see them here, and that's going to hopefully trigger off the lava to come up from underneath him and make him weak. Once the lava's come up, then he turns into this weaker version, and then you can just kill him, get him out of the way. And then once he's out of the way, come up here, and there's a little candle here. Watch out you don't click on the crystal, and just click on the candle. And then our next place we're going to travel to Dragon's Graveyard. And once you're here, you want to talk to Zukaru here. And with Zukaru, you're going to go down to the challenge fight. Now you can grab the daily quest if you want, and you're going to go to the second one, Scalazar's Challenge. So the second dungeon here, Scalazar's Challenge, and then we're going to enter private and unscaled. And this is going to send us to the rooftop here, and we're just going to have to get rid of Scalazar here really quick. Okay, so we've got rid of both versions of him, and before we leave, you're going to find a little candle right here, and you just want to click on that. So, last one we have here, we're going to travel to the World Tree and the Tree Temple. Now, once we're here, we're going to go see Slifgard over here. And we're going to enter the Void Nightmare Challenge. And then we're going to go run that private and unscaled. So we're just going to beat the Void Nightmare here. This should be very easy for anyone who's a max level player. This might be a little harder if you're not. And then once you're done that, you're going to wander around here. You're looking for a little building that has a candle in it. Here it is. So you're just looking for a little set of buildings with a candle in it, and then you want to click on that, and that is it. And we're just going to use our pet here to turn that in. And now we're going to have to, of course, make the pattern for it. So we're going to accept that quest to make the pattern, and then we're going to go to pattern research and then click on this and then hit craft. Now this will take 24 hours, so with the speed of light I've sped it up. And so now we have a new repeatable for gathering the threads, the counter tense. So we're just going to say Helm from now on. So you have to defeat General Ghost Fang. So you have to basically run the entire library, beat the boss, and pick up 20 frayed counter threads while you're in there. Now we also have the Tangled Steins. You can do one of these daily. Now I also wanted to point out that the Magic Stein, you can do the Magic Stein once daily, as well as doing the Tangled Stein daily. So you can actually do this one. So you can do the Magic Stein daily here that requires you catch a fish and grill it for 200 threads every day, as well as one of the Magic Steins. And of course you can do the repeatables as much as you want. So this is just the plain Cosmic Counterance Helm, and this is the awakened version. I want to thank you all for joining me, and if you like my videos, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.